Hello, everybody. It's Randy Hilarski here with your weekly update for crypto using the Aurochs indicator. You can get signed up at getaurochs.com. And also, if you don't have their wallet, make sure you click below, down below the video. You'll be able to sign up for the wallet. It's an amazing piece of equipment to be using for your crypto journey. Instead of MetaMask, start using Aurochs. But this last week has been absolutely amazing for the crypto markets. And if you're like me and you're large in Hex and the Hex / Pulse Chain ecosystem, that has probably the biggest run that we had all week. So it was pretty exciting to see that. I know I've been on the cusp of being bearish, and I still am. All the signals are saying green, but as I've said many times, I believe that the macro world is still very bearish. So until that changes, I don't see any reason for us to go to the moon yet. But it's nice seeing a nice relief rally or suckers rally, whatever you want to call it. Who knows how long it'll last? Maybe we'll pump for the next couple months. Whatever. It's okay with me. I'm in Hex. So the price of Hex really doesn't matter because I'm staked and I earn Hex every single day. So if you're not in Hex, then you're missing out. On top of getting your Hex tokens daily because you're staked, you also get Hedron. And you can take your Hedron divs and turn those into ICOSA and earn, right now we're close to 300% APY on ICOSA. So there's lots of different ways to make money within the Hex ecosystem. Now it'll be called Pulse Chain ecosystem once Pulse Chain launches. Looks like we have Pulse Chain around the corner. So Pulse Chain version 3 looks closer and closer. And hell, if you look at what the devs are saying and what Richard's posting, it could be next week. So let's get right into the charts here, show you guys what's going on. First, we're on Avalanche, so let's look at Avalanche first. Nice little, this is the weekly chart. Just keeps going, keeps going. I was telling you guys to check it out at 11, and now we're at 21.28. So you almost got that double. That's still going green with the green Aurochs indicator. We have not changed yet, so that's very positive. Let's look on the daily. The daily, we do have a red Aurochs indicator going back 6 days. The demand index is above 0, so the sentiment is still positive. So there's nothing really negative to say about what's going on with Avalanche. Bitcoin, we're sitting at 23,413. This is the weekly chart. And we're going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. We've been green with the Aurochs indicator. And demand index passed over about 8 or 9 January 2023. So we're almost a month into positive demand index. And once the sentiment changes, that can stay above 0 for a while. As you can see, it stayed below 0 from 22 November 21 all the way up until 9 January 2023. It's a pretty long time, folks. Look at that. 22 November 2021. So 1 year and 2 months it stayed down below. Now, let's check out the daily. Interesting. So the demand index is looking good. We do have a red Aurochs indicator on the daily, but excuse me, it doesn't seem to affect the price much. It's just trading sideways. The BGMC has dropped below the red. BGMC is the Aurochs indicator, but coupled with AI. So it's really good on the short time frames, anything day and under. That's what you use the BGMC for. The regular Aurochs indicator, it's best day, weekly, monthly. BGMC is best day, 4 hour, 1 hour, like that. Okay. So this is more of a short-term signal. This one's a long-term signal. Everything's looking good here. Look at the demand index. I mean, the fear and greed is looking positive. So there's nothing to really complain about here, except for the Aurochs indicator is red on the daily. We'll see how this pans out. We're right on the cusp. It can go either way. BitMEX, ETH USD on the weekly, all green, folks. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 weeks in. The fear and greed, the greed has come back. We're nicely above the 0 line for the demand index. So all that looks really good. Let's look at the daily. We're 4 days into a green Aurochs indicator. Moving average has crossed over, so the green's over the red. That's good. Once again, demand index is above 0. And the greed looks good. Let's pull up the AI. So you go to AI beta, BGMC signal, see what it says. And we just crossed over 0, or crossed over the red line, and we're heading back towards the green. So we could be going on another run here in the short term. Now let's look at HEX. HEX, we have, this is monthly. Beautiful. We're 4 months in with a green ORX indicator. So if you're patient and you bought back here, it was at 2 cents, and now we're at 4.4 cents, so more than double. Demand index is still below 0, and I think that's generally because the volume on HEX is very low. We just don't have as much volume, and it makes sense because we're a coin that is meant to be staked. All right, so we do have some greed showing up, so finally getting that looks good. And the daily, look at that. So going 4 days back for the green ORX indicator, it was 2.6 cents here. It went all the way up to about 4.7. So that's very cool to see that happen. Look at the demand index soar, really is, and the greed is back. All right, Hedron has bottomed out, thankfully, and we're riding the demand index line. We're right at the 0, so sentiment hasn't changed dramatically, but just a little bit of a pump, and it could get that sentiment definitely going on the weekly. The daily, look at that pump. Oh, beautiful. Let's look at the demand index pumping up. It's amazing. So if this goes for another couple days through Sunday night, then we're going to see the demand index pop over the 0 line on the 1 month or the weekly chart, and you can see that this is great to see. I mean, we were at 5 zeros 1 4. Now we're at 5 zeros 2 4. Almost, it did hit a double though. Almost 5 zeros 2 6. Just shy of a double. So if you listen to the ORX indicator, you got a nice little move there, folks. Nice little move. All right, Urus. Urus is the coin for ORX. Pick up a couple if you're using these indicators, because someday in the future, the indicators you'll be charged to use them. But if you have some Urus token staked or Urus token in your wallet, you won't have to ever worry about having to pay for the add-on features in this platform. So right now, this is the weekly, 3 weeks in with the green ORX indicator. Demand index is looking good. Oh, sorry, that's the 1 hour. Randy doesn't use the 1 hour. I'm not a trader. All right, here we got 4 days in, and demand index is over 0. So everything looking good, folks. Let me go back to. So an overall positive week. I hope everyone's getting excited about the possibilities of the bear market being over. I'm not convinced. Told you, I'm not going to be convinced for a while. Yeah, everything is going good as far as charts are concerned. Everything says green, green, green. So I'm convinced in that aspect. I'm just not convinced of what's happening out in the real world. That could turn ugly really quick. So enjoy your week. I hope next week we have an announcement that Pulse Chain version 3 is launching. That would be amazing. So I look forward to talking to you guys then. Cheers.